hammerheads. Thanks for tuning in. You know, we have such a beautiful government, don't we?
Aye.
Brilliant government we've got. I mean, they've just elected a Muslim mayor. A mayor of London is a Muslim.
We all let it know.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not against all Muslims, because some of them don't even follow the Quran. What's in the Quran? All the bullshit and murder and rape, and because, you know, the Prophet Muhammad was actually a slave trader. He was. And
They used to rape little kiddies.
well, he married a 6-year-old girl.
Well, rape little kiddies.
Oh, if you put it like that. But by their definition, that's their culture, because it happened, you know, centuries and centuries and centuries ago. So, man-made laws weren't in existence back then, so it makes it all right.
So would you, even if it was no man-made laws, would you want to do that to a child? No.
Not if there was some...
Would you feel sexually interested?
Oh, God.
Exactly.
Unless there was something really wrong with me head.
So what's wrong with them then?
Well, that's what I mean.
Twisted little thoughts, right?
Twisted
right, I would
little
say
thoughts.
a lot worse than that, but I'm trying to be polite.
I mean, what's happening in Europe and America, Australia, well, it's like almost global, apart from certain countries. Japan I'll name, because Japan, I love the Japanese. I've always respected them. If it wasn't for the Japanese, I wouldn't have a job, right? They brought this country...
You have never disrespected them. I know that.
The Japanese, you know, our English car and motorbike industry went down the Swanee in the mid-70s. The Japanese pulled us out of the shit. You know, they've not just England, they've made the whole world flourish with technology. You know, you might get people criticising the Japanese, like my mum sometimes does. And she's sitting there watching a Japanese telly. She's going in the kitchen to use a Japanese kettle to make a cup of tea. She's got a Japanese phone, you know what I mean? And she doesn't realise her son is working for a Japanese company.
Do you remember the time when the argument with her about the film Australia?
Yeah.
Right? And she went, Australia's bombed and all this. What?
We proved her wrong because we went online and had a
look. Wasn't.
Googled it and...
The north of Australia had a couple of bombs dropped on it. And she went on saying, nah, they bombed Australia. It didn't happen. It never ever happened.
Well, it was the same when, about Vietnam. I don't think it was my mum I was arguing with about it. It was somebody else that says, the Australians, they didn't go to Vietnam.
No,
of course they fucking did.
What I'm saying is, they didn't get bombed the way we did. Oh, they cut the bombs like everybody else did.
You know what I mean? Bombs.
But it wasn't the way she went on. And Mum, it wasn't like World War II like we had, you know what I mean? Completely different, thank you very much.
World War II, World War One and all. Why does everyone bypass World War One? They always focus on World... Well, then again, that's when all, you know, that was the worst war out of the two. Because
do you reckon, no?
6 million Jews got gassed to death.
Oh, that's terrible.
Executed.
Adolf Hitler.
And not just him. Him
Right,
and his little gang. And a lot of German soldiers back then, they were just like the British soldiers or the Americans or the fucking Australians. Mm-hmm. They didn't want to be there. They were following orders. And everyone singles out the Germans. And that's one of the reasons why now I think the German authorities are being so, they're not being as strict as they should be.
We've been captured.
Let
me and him been captured, right?
letting these fucking immigrants in, and your rape victims are going to the police in Germany, right? And the police are telling them, well, dye your hair black and you might not get raped. I mean, that's
terrible.
Absolutely disgusting. They're brushing it under the carpet, the media, and the fucking...
So it makes it alright, is it?
The police, they're non-existent.
Exactly.
What the fuck's going on? I mean, back in the day, the Germans hated the police. Oh, they're too heavy-handed. And now they want them back. Oh, please come back and be heavy-handed again. But they daren't be heavy-handed against these fucking disgusting rapist migrants.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So what we're going to do with this?
Because, you know why? Because Germany for years have probably been... I'm not talking about all... I'm not generalising, right?
No.
I'm just talking about a few, people in power in Germany. That fucking cunt Merkel, right, for instance. They're trying to backtrack because they were, really evil in the last two wars, especially the Second World War. But nobody cares about that anymore. I mean, there are a few people who, they won't let it go, but I'm not one of them. I mean, I love the Germans. I've always loved the Germans, especially West Germany. The day that the wall came down was fucking spectacular. Really was. I mean, dividing a nation. What is the bloody well point? And... some of the greatest fucking prog rock bands came from Germany. They invented the fucking synthesizer. They invented a lot of stuff. I mean, fucking hell. The Germans have contributed to the world and society. England, well, what have they done? Architecture.
Well, sorry, Germans all get the deck chairs first, though.
Doesn't matter about that.
Alright, wait, let's be honest. You've been on holiday. Always fucking there with the bloody beach towels on the flats and everything. You cannot get there.
Japanese, right?
No, I'm sorry.
Shut up.
You shut up.
You haven't let us finish. Japanese have contributed to the world.
Christ almighty.
Yeah?
It's my brother, right?
Germans, Japanese.
Never ever fucking shuts the fuck up.
Americans have. Like I say, the English haven't done much. In the way of inventions. I mean, the good engineers and architects building the bridges like Brunel and, George Stephenson,
Good job, I love minutes, really.
And I used to work at Stephenson Industrial Estate. But anyway, getting back to the fucking doomed subject.
Anyway about?
Anywho.
Oh, try like Cockney Sal now.
But Lynn, she's not even a Cockney, she's from fucking Essex. You've got to be...
Not me, I'm not.
No, Sal, who you're on about.
Is it? I'm not.
She's not a Cockney. She's from Essex. To be a Cockney, you have to be in London.
And my top's got up now.
So how would you like to be called a Mackham?
I couldn't care less, actually.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I don't care about football.
It's not to do with football. I'm talking about areas where you live.
That's what it's all about, Mackham.
You know, once I went down fucking London to meet this lass. Football. And shrew me, right? And she was like, very hostile to me, and so were her friends, because I was northerner. And she said, and they were saying, like, Coronation Street come on one night when I was around the mates, and she was saying, and they were all saying, like, oh, that's where you're from, innit? No, I'm from fucking Manchester.
They get mixed up.
You know what I mean?
They do get mixed up.
They're
Like.
as thick as fuck, some of them.
Well,
So it's same as Northerners. They think everyone likes more, a little bit south of Middlesbrough is a fucking Cockney. Somebody think bloody Middlesbrough people are Cockneys.
you like this one?
We used to live there.
Right. I lived in Middlesbrough for a little bit.
You what?
Middlesbrough?
Middlesbrough. Ah, we both did when we were kids in the 70s. We moved there in 75, we moved out in 77.
And years later I got in touch with my dad, who never, ever, ever even lifted a finger.
Who's he again?
God,
Fucking
I think
dad.
he's called Colin. I think he's called Colin.
Ah, well, we know it's
Right.
called Colin, is it?
So I went down to see him because he invited us down, right? I got in touch with him through his daughter from his next marriage. And guess what? I felt so uncomfortable. I left the next day. I was supposed to stay all next weekend. I wouldn't stay there. I got the bus home the very next day. Now I heard through a grapevine that he's dead. I've been told he's dead.
Who told you that?
I
Well,
got a phone call from Trevor Wopshall. He's dead.
good.
Right?
I don't give a
And
fuck.
they want me to get in touch.
Why?
No, I'm sorry I didn't. I'm sorry.
He's definitely dead then.
Well, I don't know.
Well, you fucking one of the Bobsons
Well,
rang you up.
so Wopshalls.
We used to call them
that's a
Wombles in the
family
70s.
that he ran to when he split with his mother.
Yeah, when he was supposed to be paying maintenance and looking after his fucking kids.
He didn't.
Didn't give a shit. He looked after the new kids he had.
No,
The weren't
please, never did.
even his. Ignored us, me,
Exactly.
my sister and my brother. Fuck us free. And my mum
So-
and all that. So he shacked up with this fucking Mavis over the road when we moved
Mavis
up.
Wopshall.
Mavis Wobshall, and then she had fucking, what was it, 4 kids.
Yeah, and no,
They had Trevor.
please.
No, they had Trevor, they had Ian, they had
I don't know.
Paul.
I didn't met any of them.
they
I
had,
went down.
well, I did, because I used to knock
I
around
was
with
only
them.
there 24 hours.
I used to knock
I
around
couldn't
with
get out of the
Trevor
place quick enough.
and fucking Ian. Them were the 2 youngest.
And
No, there was Melanie. She was only a little baby
my
at
half
the time.
sister was there. My half sister was there. Basically, I never even saw her.
Oh, so
And you
that's
know
it.
what?
That's the 4 ones I was on about.
And she was called Stacey.
No, not her. I've never met her.
That's our half sister.
By the way, people, right?
Go on.
She's took her fucking hat off now. Put your hat back on, because we might get into trouble
You're
for
gonna
this.
put your hat on.
See, we've just escaped, right, from a military academy. Do you know
That's
why
all my eyes are like. Looks really weird.
we're on it? Wait, we're on. We were on the news, but now we're fucking
we're alright.
AWOL.
We're not bothered.
They're looking for us everywhere, these bastards. And do you know why we left? Do you know why we left this military academy in Catterick?
I'm going to tell you this.
Well, I'll tell you.
Don't tell him.
Because instead of military training, we were receiving fucking mamby-pamby bloody instructions how to, like, clip your toenails and be nice to Muslims and wash your face.
So they cut my hair off. They can all go and piss off.
Tell them to tell me to cut my hair. Fuck off.
Yeah, I'm going to cut my hair off. I don't be bleeding things so like.
And it was like, the commanding officer, who we were stood in front of, he was a bloody Muslim and all.
He tried to separate us. That didn't work.
He was saying, oh, you have to cut your hair. You can't do that. He told me I look like a fag. You know what I mean? He told her she looked like a whore. And that's why we've run the
And you know what I
run.
said? Oh, go on, then I am.
That's the
How
British
much are you
Army
going to give
now.
us? How much are you going to give us?
The you know, they don't care about the soldiers.
shit.
They'll send them to the Middle East to fight. They come back with no legs, no arms, and fucking one of the eyes missing. It's like, oh, you can't claim any fucking sort of benefits. You're fit for work. Brilliant country we're living in, isn't it? Isn't it? Brilliant.
The biggest shithole in the world. No. But you know what? Let them all move here. Let them all move here, right?
We might as well.
You know what I'm going to do? Move it in their countries. Because I tell you what.
Why? There's nothing there.
How?
Why do you think they've left their own countries to come
War
here?
the world. Start again. It's almost like aliens have moved in. Right? Move over there. Start again. Because you know what? We've got the brains to do it. We've got the brains and I know how to do it.
What, me and you? I don't think so.
I think it'll be more than me and you, like thousands of us, right?
Go on the ground like David
Think
Essex.
about it. Let's
Build
all
a city on the ground.
Let's
you know.
all go and do it, right? Let's all get them in here, right? This little country now is shitted on anyway.
Shitting on.
It's absolutely crap now.
It's fucking the whole of Europe's like that, man. You think yourself lucky.
Think myself lucky.
It's not as bad now. It's going to get worse. It's not as bad as Germany or Sweden or fucking France.
You didn't get them put to sleep in bloody Switzerland. You can get the death penalty in Switzerland if you want it.
Aye. From who? Muslims?
No, you can pay for it and get yourself put to sleep.
No, that's Switzerland, man, you daft.
I just said Switzerland.
You said fucking Sweden. I'm on about
Did I say
Sweden.
Switzerland?
Yeah,
I
she
did.
said Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Sweden.
I can't even fucking pronounce it, man.
Why did you mention Switzerland after
Because
Sweden?
I'm saving money, so when I'm too ill, I'm going to put the dead in there.
Put to dead.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell.
So is that what you
Tell
think?
you what, I'm going to put a flyer. I'm going to distribute some flyers. Come kill Linda, please. She's getting on me tits.
This is really, yeah.
That'd be brilliant, that.
Kiss.
And then when she's gone,
Mwah.
a ghost will come back and be on me videos and say, I
will be like, I was going back, oh God. I had a horrible nightmare last night, you know. I had a nightmare, my cat was running around. He's here after him, and I was trying to get him, he wouldn't come back to us. I never got him back, you know. It was a horrible nightmare. But it was like this morning. I woke up, I couldn't go back to sleep. I get a cup of coffee.
See,
I thought it was real.
what's it called again?
Who?
The cat.
Alfie.
Alfie. I'm going to have to look after her soon.
He's looking after him for a couple of days.
Something to do with a lump or something.
No, he's alright, man.
No, you. You're a big fat lump.
Me?
A big skinny lump, I mean.
Oh, you love our Alfie.
Ah.
You will, man.
As long as I got some dreamies.
He's not even bothered about them. He doesn't actually like them.
It's not like... All cats, I thought were like dreamies.
Nah, he doesn't. He doesn't like
That's weird.
chicken. He doesn't like prawns.
Then my teepee was mad. She loved dreamies, though.
No, but
She went mental for
Mao
them.
Jazz. He did. But
I know I did. I've got him on YouTube.
mine doesn't.
Eating him and that. And chasing us around.
I've had him like 2.5 years. And he doesn't. No. Like, nope, like that. It looks as if he's like mad. What game is that for? You try to get a bit of chicken, and then he reaches. He goes,
Reaches.
aye, reaches.
Wretches.
Well, that's it. Well, whatever. God's sake, man.
So he's got one of them things to reach up when he can't, like, get the step ladders out. Like Clint Eastwood and bloody...
Tell him off.
Fucking...
Tell him
what
off.
was that film called again? Gran Torino.
Oh, it's just the weirdest cat ever in your wildest dream. But then you'll have a hot curry, and he wants to share your curry with you.
Well, he wouldn't have shared that one we had the other night.
He would.
Tell you what.
He likes things like that, but he won't eat normal stuff.
Remember our Shane? He used to love funky.
Exactly, isn't that weird?
This dog we had, right?
Shane reincarnated this cat, like.
We got him in, God, was it 1978?
Well, that's fantasy.
No, because obviously...
78 or 77.
Wasn't 70, well, it might have been the back end of 77.
I'm saying I was 5 or 6, so bear in mind I was born the end of the year.
No, you were born in August.
As I'm saying, the end of the year.
That's not the end of the year.
It was only 4 months the end of the year.
4 months is 4 months.
I know what I'm
It's
saying.
like more like just...
Oh, tell the stupid. Is he stupid or what? Right?
No.
That hat's coming off. I'm gonna knock him. I'm gonna kick the fucking shit out of him.
I know, but if you don't want to, like... If you don't want me to criticise you for being stupid,
right.
don't fucking talk stupid, you know what I mean?
Stupid. Don't make criticise you for being stupid. Right. So that... How many letters in the alphabet?
Eh? How
many letters in the alphabet?
Fucking 1,000.
Doot.
See?
Don't you start with me, right?
I mean, you've got January, February.
That's the alphabet. How many months in the year?
Fucking 12, you daft get.
Oh,
why are you asking me that? See, that's how thick she is. She's asking me how many months in the
He
year.
got the alphabet wrong, didn't he?
Right, but it's...
Try and put me down.
It's a thousand...
Don't fucking put me down.
Yeah. Trying to get me out of the...
Anyway, both in agreement. She's like really hot.
Really hot. See,
really hot.
I've got this film on. Well, it's not on. Discovered it. I've forgotten what it was called, so... See, I've never seen him in a bad film. Really.
Well, he wouldn't do it, would he?
He wouldn't, because he's like that, you know, you read the script or whatever in the story, like...
And he'll turn it down, he'll say, nah.
Doesn't matter how much he fucking gets paid for it. If he doesn't like it, he'll not do that role.
Definitely that type of person.
I mean...
Respect.
He's fucking like... I've seen interviews by him, and he's fucking mental on screen and all when he's talking.
Oh, let's say something, like... Some of them, like...
Well, it's bound to be fucking things bopping around YouTube, isn't there?
Because you know what? He's a very unusual man. Very unusual. His eyes like that, and his eyes like that. And we're reading over something called Something Wild.
Melanie Griffith and
with
Jeff Daniels.
And Jeff Daniels, we can't get it anywhere. Where the hell is it?
I've just looked on the filmography and it's not even there.
Can't you find it?
But I've just tried to like tell Linda, remind her, that sometimes the American titles differ to the UK
No, we did
ones.
look at the titles though, didn't we?
Yeah.
It still wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't know. What year was it though? If we could find what year it come out,
Was it in the 80s? I'd say late 80s.
I thought it was about 87, 88.
Yeah, but we can't find it anywhere.
Might have even been 86.
Did anyone help us?
Then you fucking digress from 87 back to 86 and it ends up in the mid-80s then. I can't remember. Because he looked young in it and that.
Well, how?
Then again,
So weird.
it wasn't that old because I was looking at the film. His first film was fucking shit. It was 1983, his first film.
What was that?
I'm not sure. Something, obviously, he's 61 now, so...
It's quite an aggressive film, Something Wild. And it's...
I've got one on here, and, like, about to watch anyway. He's brilliant in this. I mean, Something Wild...
It's good, though.
He's, like, fucking following
She
them
goes to
all
reunion, that was her boyfriend, and all the rest of it, and then
Her ex-boyfriend.
Well, obviously, reunion, and he starts like following them around there. Oh my goodness, it's great. Absolutely brilliant. But I can't get it anywhere.
We were trying to look for it on that filmography, but non-existent. I know I might have a different title, because a lot of the films did. I mean, do you ever remember that film, Adventures in Babysitting? I loved it, mate. It was a comedy.
So we should talk about ice creams and all that.
No, but the American title was A Night on the Town.
She went out with him and shut him out for ice cream.
No,
I must say
she was babysitting these two kids.
Aye.
And she ended up bloody in the middle of fucking Chicago.
Yes, but the first thing she shut for ice cream. It all went wrong after that. And you end up with like nothing and nowhere and running all over the shop and
now to sing a blues song and that.
And what was she called? Star in that film.
Can't remember.
It's like curly, blondish hair.
And point is though, that had a different title, just like Lethal Pursuit. Fucking, that was the English version. But Shoot to Kill was the US title. Just like
Excuse me, I got it spring crisps.
Death Weekend. That was the UK version and the US version, but the Canadian, because it's a Canadian film, the Canadian title was The House by the Lake, which I personally don't think has the same effect as Death Weekend.
I've got a good film, Deborah. So about a lake. Seen that one?
No.
I think you have. I'm sure you told me you have.
Lake?
I just run all them kids, get them. A couple go out and they go for a nice weekend away. With kids starting them like a dog on the beach. Oh God. I've got that in the house.
It's English?
Yes.
Oh, I've seen it on telly the other week, but I missed the beginning.
I've got it.
And they end up at the bloody...
At the
caravans at the end. And they're related.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. He's fucking dead.
Yeah, I know, but she ends up at the bloody caravan site at the end.
I've got to end it, right?
Yeah?
I'll end it. No,
I'm sure it's the same one. What's it called?
Something about a lake. Lake, I know what's in the title.
Why, Lindy, you own the bloody DVD. You must know what it's fucking called.
I don't watch it every day now.
Well, that's natural. You can't be that good then.
No, it is, honestly.
I'm sure.
I'm going to be trying to get away from them.
It's the same film, man. She ends up at the end, right? Going back to this. Well, she ends up at this bloody caravan site, hoping they're going to rescue her, and that she doesn't realise they're related to the fucking people that's been terrorising them.
Lost me, like.
Oh, for God's sake. It's not fucking brain surgery, Linda, man. Jesus wept.
It is, like.
Look. He gets killed, right?
How did he get killed?
Stanley knife and all that. He's tied up with barbed wire, remember?
Yes.
That's the same fucking film.
It is.
And she's like, does her ankle and I don't know what
something it's called.
She gets a fucking spike through it or something. I don't know.
Aye, on her foot.
Aye.
That's right through her foot.
And she guns.
She has to run away.
At the end, she ends up at the bloody, this caravan site, not realising that they're related to the people who's terrorised her.
Yes. That's it. And it's in his house.
Aye. And she's got to cut
That's horrible, isn't it?
And that's it, the end. You think, oh, she must be killed.
No, she runs in the bathroom, she's trying to do everything. And it's like...
That's it.
There's no way out.
And it ends.
And he gets it batters. I presume he does.
She must have died though, because
horrible
she
thing,
couldn't
though.
fight all them.
Oh, honestly, it's good film. What's it called? Lake something.
I can't remember.
It's called Lake something.
I don't even know
And
anyone.
every next time we're gonna watch it, and we'll tell you all about it.
It was English as well, wasn't it? It was a British film.
Yeah, that or Australian.
No, it was English.
But honestly, it's really good though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really good film. We're not making it up like it's really good. And I tell you what, did you see it or what? You think when she got away with it? She did get away with it. She went to the house for help. What happens? The family of one of the lads that did it.
Just fucking kids and all.
They weren't kids or teenagers.
That's what I mean.
Well, that's what I like nowadays.
That's how they've been brought up. Well, look where they're living, in fucking caravans in the middle of the woods, you know what I mean?
We're really sorry for Awol.
Is that fucking later?
Yeah, man.
Hide me fucking bastard later.
I never heard it. Heard his later?
Heard is later. You can hear it now.
It won't put me any music on.
Because we're going to watch a film, that's why. I thought you said you like Ray Liotta.
Yes, I do.
There
I
you go.
love Ray Liotta.
If you like him, you'll love this.
Well, I love Ray Liotta. I love him.
It's a film called Narc, right? Where's my remote? So I can get
there. There's another one.
No, not that one. So I need to get the ear up. I had it there before. It must have like...
Trevor. You know what? He's got all these funny fucking things on here. Like.
It's because it's reverted back because I've left it too long. For God's sake, bloody... Press on... There it is, see? No, 2002. Ray Liotta.
2002?
Jason Patrick. Yeah? 2002, eh?
You're joking.
What do you mean, joking?
So he's 40 years old in this now. I still fancy it.
He's a great actor. Anyway, I'm going to have to
Ta-ra.
See you later, Hamheads. We're going to watch this film at the store now. I bet it's a Lionsgate one or no. No, it's not. See you later.
Oi, mate!